Well, a big sports story came out yesterday, and this story has to do with Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao, of course, is a Filipino boxer, great boxer, and he is going to be in one of these super fights with Floyd Mayweather, and each one of them is going to make $100 million. Each one is going to make $100 million for this fight. And it's one of those things where the headline on the sports page of the USA Today said, "Cramps worry fighters camp." Okay, and he's reluctant to change and train now because he's getting cramps in his calves. Well, this is a very simple mineral deficiency. And of course, the coaches are taking him to psychologists, and they're giving him rest and all this kind of stuff. And a cream, $1,800 a bottle for a special topical pain relief cream. $1,800 a bottle. Hello, that narrows the range of number of people who are going to buy that one. And basically, this is a simple mineral deficiency disease. And what I'd recommend for Manny Pacquiao is for him to take 2 of the healthy bone and joint packs per month, and this will support and promote healthy mineral metabolism, support and promote healthy muscular maintenance, repair, and physiology, and also I'd certainly get him some of the Immortalium, which will support and promote maintenance repair from a different aspect. It'll actually promote stem cells and the regrowth of new muscle tissue. Well, let's look at athletes. I want you to get a hold of several bits of information here. One, the CD, dead athletes don't lie. Number 2, the CD, public enemy number 1, which refers, of course, to medical doctors, Big Pharma, and the FDA. And then epigenetics, the book. Epigenetics, the book. I think public enemy number 1 is perhaps the epigenetic CD. Well, let's look at this. When you look at exercise, you think of exercise, whether they're professional athletes or amateur athletes or just going to the gym, run around the high school track, early in the morning before school starts, that kind of stuff, as being a healthy thing. When you look at professional athletes from all sports, the average lifespan is 62. When you look at just professional football players, the average lifespan is 51. And there's no 100-year-olds. There's never been a professional athlete lived to be 100. So what does it tell us? There's something wrong with this exercise as a good concept. Well, it turns out it's very simple. The common thread between every type of sport, whether it's amateur or professional or Olympic or college or university or high school or just fun, is everybody sweats. When you sweat, you're not sweating out water. You're sweating out a soup that contains all the nutrients floating around in your blood, whether it's 55, 65, 75. If you're supplementing with the Healthy Start Pack, of course, or the Healthy Exercise Pack, you're going to be getting the 90 essential nutrients. So you might have 90 essential nutrients floating around your blood. When you sweat, again, sweat is not water. It's a soup that contains all the known essential nutrients found in your blood. And if you drink the most expensive water, you're hydrating, which is a good thing. Everybody fights over what's the best water to rehydrate after exercise. But hydration is good. But over time, when you lose these minerals, which are very, very reduced in our food supply, what happens is you start getting breaks in the system, in the maintenance repair system. And athletes of all kinds begin to get tendinitis. They get things like connective tissue problems. They'll get problems with their ligaments and cartilage and discs between their vertebrae. And their knees go out, their hips go out, their shoulders go out, their fingers go up, their elbows go out, and their wrists go out. And it's just a big hoo-ha. And they need to train more. No, that has nothing to do with it. They're sweating out more nutrients than they're taking in. That's the problem. Well, this can also cause sudden death, cardiomyopathy, sudden heart death. This can be a ruptured aneurysm, which is caused by deficiency of one mineral, copper. And then, of course, cardiomyopathy heart disease is caused by another deficiency, selenium. And these sudden deaths in athletes are just really tragic. Renelda Pierce, 19 years old, 6'5", great athlete, great woman athlete. And she dropped dead at 19 during her freshman year at Florida State University from ruptured aortic aneurysm because everybody's giving her the sports drinks with 2 nutrients and 6 nutrients or just plain good water for hydration. And she sweat out all of her copper if she got it in her food at all. And, of course, she died of a ruptured aneurysm during her freshman year. And they want to say, it's a genetic disease. It's not a genetic disease. It's a simple mineral deficiency. Cardiomyopathy heart disease. You look at famous people like the captain of the Boston Celtics, Reggie Lewis. He was 28 years old. He dropped dead. Actually, not quite so fast. He had a cardiomyopathy heart attack. They took him over to the top cardiologist, who was the head of the Department of Cardiology at Harvard Medical School in Boston. And then, of course, this cardiologist made Reggie work out lightly, throw baskets, and take some medication, and he dropped dead 2 weeks later from his second cardiomyopathy heart attack, a simple SLEEM deficiency. Well, the cardiologist dies at 48. Now, he was a NASA cardiologist. He was the head of the Department of Cardiology at Harvard. He dies of cardiomyopathy heart disease within a year later from the same thing. 48 years old. I'd be embarrassed to tears if I was his family. Supposedly the top cardiologist, he dies of a heart attack from a simple mineral deficiency. And then Wes Leonard, 16 years old. I mean, he dropped dead at 16 years old after winning baskets in basketball. Well, contact your Youngevity associate, get Epigenetics, the book, get Public Enemy #1, the CD, and Dead Athletes Don't Lie, the CD, and learn how you can protect yourself, your kids, and your friends. We'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie for these messages.
Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach today, call us on the priority line, 831-685-1080, toll free, 888-379-2552. So you finally decided to start taking a vitamin supplement. Those chewables and tablets are fine if you don't mind paying for something that is only absorbed about 4 to 6%. However, a liquid supplement can have a 90% absorption rate if you choose the right one. Youngevity offers a wide variety of liquid supplements with a 90% absorption rate or more. Beyond Tangy Tangerine may be the best one ever invented. It starts as a liquid that is freeze-dried like those instant coffees into a crystal. Then all you have to do is add a couple of scoops to water. No refrigeration, no fuss, no mess. Not only do you get a complete multiple vitamin, Beyond Tangy Tangerine also has minerals, and it tastes fantastic. You'll want to drink it all day long. So the next time you reach for a vitamin supplement, reach for Beyond Tangy Tangerine from Youngevity. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Numerous studies have shown the link between the intake of antioxidants and disease prevention. Foods and supplements are measured in an ORAC scale. ORAC is an acronym for Oxygen Radical Absorption Capacity. In other words, the ability to remove disease-causing free radicals from the human body. Youngevity's Cell Shield RTQ has an ORAC value of 15,800 points per serving. Cell Shield RTQ contains resveratrol, known as an anti-aging compound. Turmeric, known for promoting healthy digestion, brain function, immune system, and cellular longevity. Quercetin, a flavonoid, is known for promoting healthy blood sugar metabolism and healthy lung and cardiovascular function. Remove free radicals from your body with Cell Shield RTQ from Youngevity. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Okay, Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us today?
I thought we'd talk a bit about gluten today, as I have an ABC News story headlined, Things You Probably Didn't Know About Gluten. And, of course, a lot of these are things you and I have been talking about for a number of months and actually going on years now. And so there's been a little bit of gluten-free backlash lately, but the trend doesn't seem to be slowing down. A recent poll found that nearly 30% of U.S. adults say they're trying to go gluten-free. If you Google gluten-free, you get about 95 million results. They say if you're on the gluten-free diet, either because you want to avoid gluten due to celiac disease or you think you have an intolerance, there are 5 new bits you should know. According to a recent study from Columbia University, they concluded that wheat proteins besides gluten may also trigger problematic symptoms in people with celiac disease. They say gluten is a primary type of protein in wheat, but a substantial number of study subjects with celiac disease had an immune reaction to 5 groups of non-gluten proteins. In other words, there are likely to be more understanding needed for scientists than they currently know about celiac disease. They say until recently the term gluten-free hadn't really been regulated or even defined by the FDA. They say based on an FDA ruling last year, manufacturers can now only use the term on products that have less than 20% parts per million of gluten, the established cutoff also used in Canada and Europe. They say it doesn't. They say gluten-free now has a standardized meaning, but it doesn't mean 100% gluten-free. Clinical studies have determined that achieving 0 parts per million is not necessary to prevent symptoms in people with celiac. According to the study author here, they say, I've heard of people reacting to eating food labels gluten-free. If you're concerned, stick with unpackaged whole foods sources of starch such that are naturally gluten-free, things like fruit, protein, or potatoes, squash, and other root vegetables. And they say chains like Pizza Hut and Domino's are now offering what they call gluten-free crusts, but these pizzas are prepared in kitchens where the gluten pizza is being made, so it isn't considered safe for anyone with celiac disease. They say the same cross-contamination may also be true at other fast food chains that have gluten-free or gluten-sensitive menus, including Arby's, Chick-fil-A, and Wendy's. They say even Burger King has some items on theirs, but they actually, on their menu, say that they aren't intended for those with celiac disease. And they say gluten-free foods have become synonymous with healthy, but there are clearly gluten-free foods such as cookies, brownies, pizzas, mac and cheese, ice cream, sandwiches, chips, and beer that are touted as gluten-free, but certainly are considered to be healthy. There's even talk of a gluten-free Twinkie. They say celiac disease and gluten sensitivity are not the same as food allergies. They say new technology designed to test food for allergens is also including gluten detection. Now there's a device out there for about $150 that you can use to determine whether foods have allergens that you may be sensitive to. So clearly what we've been talking about, Doc, is still considered to be mainstream.
Yeah, and of course, thank you for that. I think we deserve a flourish here on that one. It's one of those little flourish things. There you go. Yeah, because we've been talking about that forever. And it's finally coming up to where it is mainstream. And I want people to get a hold of that CD called Serial Killers. It goes into all the hidden places. And, I get so many calls from people, Doug, who say, I've had Lyme's disease for 25 years. I've had things like yeast infections for 25 years. I've had candidiasis for 25 years. These are what I call trash can diagnoses. Really what these people have is a gluten intolerance. They got rashes on their skin. They got eczema. They got asthma. They got belly problems. They'll take their gallbladders out. They'll treat them for all kinds of stuff. But they won't take them off of gluten because they don't recognize the connection. Well, that CD, Serial Killers, goes into all the hidden places you're going to find gluten. It's a great protection for people who are just getting into the gluten-free thing. Okay, well, thank you so much for bringing that one up. You're exactly right. You get 100% plus on that one. We'll be back with more Truth, Justice, and the Youngevity Way on Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages.
Imagine a rich, decadent chocolate that's actually good for you. Youngevity's Triple Treat chocolate is just that. An antioxidant-rich dark chocolate complete with probiotics to aid in proper digestion. This all-natural product contains no preservatives, and for those with dietary restrictions, it's gluten-free, dairy-free, glycemic-friendly, and kosher certified. Not only does Triple Treat dark chocolate taste fantastic, it contains super antioxidant blueberries to absorb free radicals with an ORAC value of 16,936 per piece. Triple Treat chocolate also contains a proprietary blend of probiotics with over 500 million live healthy bacteria per 8 grams at the time of manufacture, with 80% reaching the intestines, which is much more than most live culture yogurts. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Hey, if you're like me, your life is hectic. You don't know where you're going to be next. Between kids and family and in-laws and work and traffic and everything else that's driving me crazy right now, my life is insane. I bet your life's insane as well. When do we have time to get every single nutrient we need to be healthy? When? Well, I've got a tip for you. Take a product called Pollen Burst. It's so simple, even I can do it. All you have to do is open the package, pour it in water, mix it up, and bam, you're ready to go. It tastes great. It's not one of those medicine-tasting things. It tastes great, low in calories, helps curb your appetite, gives you natural energy that doesn't let you crash, gives you your vitamins, minerals, nutrients, everything from the plant world. And I got to tell you, for a busy person like me or a busy person like you, we need simple, we need good. Pollen Burst is your answer. Tastes great. Try it, and you'll feel better.
Call your local Youngevity distributor to find out how Pollen Burst can make you feel better. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. Again, that number is 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we will see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember the phone number. Again, it's 313-444-3463. Again, that number is 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 90 for Life Crusade. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to the hometown of Buck Owens in Bakersfield, California. Robert, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Robert. You're on the air.
Thank you for taking my call. And
yes, sir. How can we help you?
5 questions for you, Doc. I've been taking your Tangy Tangerine, and my wife is now going through menopause, and she's on the FX. So I just want to throw that out. But my first question is, Doc, sorry for jumping around, is the worms that we have in our eyes, the parasites, I think they call pinworms. We were wondering how you get rid of them.
Okay, well, pinworms are usually in the rectum. They come out at night, and they bite around and hold on to the anal opening, and that causes itchiness. You can actually diagnose pinworms by taking a piece of Scotch tape, putting the sticky piece right on the anal opening, and looking at that piece of Scotch tape underneath the microscope. You will see eggs of pinworms, and they're easily gotten rid of. And I would urge you to look at the book, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, for the herbal things to do to get rid of pinworms. So you can do your own diagnosis. Again, that chapter in the book, Let's Play Doctor, under Home Laboratory, will teach you how to diagnose different type of parasites. Pinworms are not usually found in the eyes; they're usually found in the rectum and the anal area. Then the little things you have in your eyes are not parasites. These things are floaters, they're often called. They are little fragments of embryological arteries. These arteries are things that help bring blood to the developing lens, and when you're born, they just kind of dry up like your belly button and fracture into all these little fragments. You know, they're usually like less than a millimeter in diameter. They could be long, they could be jointed. I have one of my eye that's jointed, and I play with it when I'm thinking. I can make it jerk and wave at me and all kind of stuff. They're meaningless. They're not parasites. They're not cancer. You might be able to reduce the size a little bit by ramping up your antioxidants, take your 90 essential nutrients, stay away from fried foods, processed meats, oils, including olive oil and coconut oil, and stay away from gluten, and then take the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack and the Vision FX, and you might be able to get them to be less opaque. You might be able to get them to shrink a little bit, but getting rid of them all is pretty much impossible. They're going to be your friends forever. Okay, second question.
And then it's not a parasite. See, because
no, sir.
I've been reading your book, and I actually purchased my own microscope. It's a laboratory-grade used microscope, at any rate. And you see this reflection off, and it was these little floating things that were in my eyes.
That's why the little floating things are called floaters. So we have to move on.
Okay.
And give us a call another day for some more questions, as it was a good question. But look up floaters. Not in the pathology journal, because that means a dead body in the river. But in the book, Let's Play Doctor, you'll see what a floater is. Okay, we'll be back with more Truth, Justice, and the Youngevity Way after these messages.
Great minds think alike. The network for the independent-minded. The Genesis Communications Network. GCN.
This alert just came in. This special announcement is for business owners and leaders of organizations who've been waiting for the right time to build. General Steel has made it impossible to wait any longer with rock-bottom prices that could save you thousands. That's right, General Steel, America's leader in pre-engineered structures, is offering buildings at prices you will never see again. Don't miss these prices. A 50 by 100 for $35,000. You heard right. That's 5,000 square feet for $35,000. Manufacturers, if you need a larger building, try a 100 by 100 commercial building for $129,000. You can't afford to rent with these prices. Imagine a 70 by 100 foot church building for under $69,000. With the economy improving and interest rates still at historic lows, you can't afford to wait. So call 866-91-STEEL. Lock in your price now. Call 866-91-STEEL. That's 866-917-8335.
By now, you may have heard a bit about Bitcoins, but did you know Bitcoins are now over an $8.5 billion market? And did you know that over 65,000 businesses now accept Bitcoins? Listen, if you're already earning Bitcoins or trying to make money in the Bitcoin market, you've got to know BidBit.co. Why? Because BidBit.co is where you can easily receive Bitcoins by selling and auctioning off your own personal items or promote business products and services for Bitcoins. You heard right. Whether personal or business, you can now buy, sell, and auction your products and services quickly, easily, and securely for Bitcoin at BidBit.co, the first and only marketplace website to offer BidBit Escrow, a proprietary technology which gives buyers and sellers security and peace of mind because all transactions are protected. Start today. It's free to join, free to post, free to auction, and free to bid at BidBit.co. Buy, sell, bid, or auction everything Bitcoin. That's www.bidbit.co. BidBit.co.
Don't complain about your cable bill going up and up and up. Do something about it. Grab a pencil and jot down this special number, 1-855-905-MY-TV. The more cable TV rates go up, the better digital satellite TV looks. Say goodbye to the cable guy and get more of your favorite channels in 100% digital quality for less money. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. Sign up for packages starting as low as $19.99 and there's no equipment to buy. You get free HD TV upgrade, a free DVR upgrade, and free professional installation. You control what you watch when you watch it. Record your favorite shows. Pause and rewind live TV. Even skip the commercials. Watch local channels too. At just $19.99, what are you waiting for? Pull out your major credit or debit card. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV. Say goodbye to the cable guy. Cut costs and get more. 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV.
Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Indiana, and Mary, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Well, Mary, you're on the air.
Hello, Dr. Wallach. Thank you for taking my call.
Yes, ma'am.
I have a husband that is 76 years old, and he has been diagnosed with ALS. And I'm wondering if you could help us.
Sure. Now, how much does he weigh?
He weighs 170 pounds.
Okay. Does he have any history of any other problems, diabetes, arthritis?
No. He is taking 3 drops in one eye for glaucoma.
Okay. And does he ever have any history of skin problem?
No.
Okay. Any bowel problems? Does he ever have his gallbladder out, appendix out?
No.
Okay, good. And what about skin problems? Eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis, or rosacea?
No.
Okay, good. Any respiratory problems?
No.
Okay, very good. Now, Shar, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, you remember Roger Kirkby?
I do.
Yeah, he had ALS. He was brought in unconscious in one of these sort of parallel to the ground wheelchairs by his 2 parents, and he was in his 50s, and they were in their 90s, I think, or 80s. And we put him on the program we're going to talk about here, and in 90 days, all his symptoms went away. And he woke up and went back to work and got his driver's license back. What a wonderful story. So, what would you do for Mary's husband, Shar?
I would get him on 2 healthy brain and heart packs.
Okay.
And I would get him the Immortalium.
All right.
And he's got to get on a gluten-free diet, but he needs lots of eggs.
Okay, 170 pounds. How many eggs would you have him eat a day?
At least 10.
Okay, very good. And how would you have them cooked?
soft scrambled in butter at low temperatures, or he could put them in shakes, but they cannot be, fried or anything.
Mm-hmm. Okay, or cooked in oils or margarine, nothing like that, exactly. And what else would you add to the 2 Healthy Brain and Heart packs?
I would add the Ultimate Daily and the De-Stress.
Okay. And I would add one more thing for... Oh, well, that'd be good. That'd be very good. Okay, very good. So, just to sum up what Shar said, you want to get your husband 2 of the Healthy Brain and Heart packs. That'll be a full dose of everything twice a day, and you're going to do this forever. Not for just 90 days. This is going to be forever. The Ultimate Daily Tablet, this is for circulation in the brain to support and promote healthy blood flow in the brain, healthy blood pressure, get more nutrients to the brain. I'd have him take 3 of those twice a day. That'll be 1 bottle a month of the Ultimate Dailies. And then the De-Stress capsules, this is for metabolism of the brain, so the brain can properly use energy and so forth. I'd have him take 3 of those, the De-Stress capsules twice a day, 3 at breakfast, 3 at dinner. And that'll take 2 bottles a month to do that. And the HGH, again, is for circulation in the brain, and I'd have him take 6 of those at bedtime with a glass of water. It'd be 1 bottle a month. And call us every couple of weeks, Mary. Let us know how your husband's doing. We'll walk you through this, and let's see if we can't get maximum benefit for hubby. Well, we'll be back with more Truth, Justice, and the Longevity Way after these messages.
Did you know that drinking pure, high-alkaline water is one of the most important factors in maintaining high energy and vibrant health? Most experts agree that the water you drink should be at a pH level of 8 or higher. AlkaVision Plasma pH Drops, available only at alkavision.com, combine a unique formula of only the most alkaline minerals. AlkaVision Plasma pH Drops alkalize your water, ridding the body of harmful toxins, and helps you regain health and energy. Alkalizing your water by simply adding 10 drops of AlkaVision Plasma pH Drops helps the body rid itself of acidic waste, increases oxygen content, and raises the pH of your body to healthy levels. And bacteria and viruses cannot survive in an alkaline high pH environment. Order your bottle of AlkaVision Plasma pH Drops for only $29.95 at alkavision.com. That's ALKAvision.com. Or call 269-409-1776. 269-409-1776. Alkalize your body. Supercharge your health at alkavision.com today.
Hi, this is Steve Sanchez, and based on a recent study, it was found that 57 million Americans had legal issues over the last 12 months, but only 60% of those studied sought out the services of a lawyer. Why? In a nutshell, affordability. Well, my friends at Legal Shield have created a solution that can help you not if, but when you need an attorney. For as little as $17 per month, Legal Shield will provide you unlimited access to qualified attorneys at an accomplished law firm for advice and counsel on legal issues, no matter how serious or trivial. For over 40 years and with 1.4 million families across North America, Legal Shield can help you, the loyal GCN listener. Representatives are standing by now to answer your questions, so call them now at 1-855-340-SAVE. That's 1-855-340-7283, or visit them at lsprotection.com. That's lsprotection.com.
Results will vary from case to case.
Let's head to San Diego, California, and Tanya, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Oh, Tanya, you're on the air.
Hello, thank you for taking my call.
Yes, ma'am. How can we help you?
I'm calling. I have stage 5 kidney failure due to a childhood disease called renal reflux disease. And I had actually gotten a call from Longevity, and they suggested I give you a call. I have been just taking the Beyond Tangy Tangerine, and I've been doing the child dose every other day. And
how long have you been doing that?
For about 6 months.
Okay, and have you seen any improvement in volume of urine or anything?
It makes me feel a lot better. I feel different if I don't take it. That's about the only thing I can tell you.
Okay. So a general improvement, feeling of well-being and energy and that kind of stuff.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Now, do you have any history of skin problems, any eczema, dermatitis, or psoriasis?
No.
Do you have any history of asthma or bronchitis?
I've had bronchitis, and I had chicken pox when I was pregnant at 25, and I had pneumonia at that time. Well, I nearly died, so.
Okay, and now you have children?
Yes, 2.
Okay, and do they have any asthma or bronchitis or skin problems or bowel problems?
Both of them have sports-induced asthma.
Okay. So, how old are these kids?
25 and 19.
Okay. Are they living in the house?
The youngest one still is at home.
Okay. Okay. Do they have any other symptoms, any skin problems? Eczema, dermatitis, acne, rosacea?
Maybe a little acne. My son, the younger one.
Okay, Shar, what's the basic...
Like teenage...
Go ahead.
I don't know. I just figured that was like teenager acne type stuff. It's not real bad or anything.
Okay, Shar, what's the basic underlying problem here?
It's a gluten intolerance.
Yep. And, of course, there's many things that can cause childhood kidney failure. And it could be just gluten intolerance. It could be... And anybody have diabetes in your immediate family?
No.
Okay. Yeah. This can be caused by gluten intolerance. It can be caused by eating too many free radicals, including salad dressings and cooking oils and fried foods and olive oil, coconut oil, that sort of stuff, mayonnaise, and processed meats with nitrates and nitrites, deli slices, sandwich meats, and so on, sausage, ham, bacon, bologna, salami, gluten, wheat, barley, rye, oats. And in your case, I think there's a lot of gluten intolerance involved here since the kids have problems. Anybody have a high blood pressure?
Well, due to kidney failure, yes. But the thing is that the renal reflux disease was, what it is the valve that stops the urine from flowing up into your kidneys was defective at birth. So by the time I was 5.5 and they discovered this, my left kidney was destroyed and my right kidney had so much damage to it that they said that it wouldn't last. And by the time I was in my 40s, I would need a kidney transplant, which is where I'm at now.
How old are you? Okay, in your 40s.
44.
Okay, and how much do you weigh?
110, 111.
Okay. Okay, well, let's try something. Let's give it 90 days. If it's going to work, you'll see it working, something recognizable happen in 90 days. And so I'm assuming you're on medication for the high blood pressure and it's under control with medication. Is that correct?
Well, actually, with dialysis, it's controlled through dialysis.
Mm-hmm. And what is your creatinine level?
Let's see. I have my...
Okay, is it 0.1 or is it 15? I mean, is it high or lower?
15%. I'm at 15% as far as
15% function. Okay, and so you didn't have any kidney transplant on the one kidney?
No, it's still there.
Mm-hmm. Okay, all right. So Shar, where would you go? She's 110 pounds, and what do you think the basic problem here is?
Well, I still think her kidney, the arteries going into the afferent arteries are plugged up.
Exactly.
That's what's causing the high blood pressure. So she needs the Ultimate Daily to add. If she's taking the Healthy Start Pack or whatever, she needs to add the Ultimate Daily to open up those arteries.
Okay. Well, here's Char's exactly right here, Tanya. What I would do is take one Healthy Brain and Heart Pack per month. Go ahead and take an extra bottle of selenium, and then divide everything else in half. Take a half a dose of everything else twice a day. This will allow you to have 3 selenium at breakfast, 3 at dinner time. And then the Ultimate Daily tablets, as Shar said, this has 2 functions. Number one, it's going to help support and promote healthy blood pressure. And also, it's going to support healthy blood flow through obstructed arteries. And these microscopic arteries can get plugged even as a baby, even when before the baby's born. They can be plugged if your mama was eating lots of salad dressings and mayonnaise and fried foods and cooking oils and so forth. Any other source of free radicals, burnt meat. Some people like to eat a lot of burnt meats and sort of thing. You might want to ask your mom about that. What did she eat? If she's still alive, you want to ask her, what did she eat during the pregnancy you were developed in? And that'll give you some sense because, the fact that you had this when you were really 3 years old, you noticed that there was kidney failure. And I'm assuming you're having some urination. Is that correct?
I urinate quite a bit, considering all things considered. My problem is that I have parathyroid disease, and my phosphorus levels are always extremely high.
Yeah, and what about your calcium levels?
My calcium's good, and my potassium is good. Sometimes my iron gets really low, but my calcium is 9.8.
Yeah, that's right in the middle. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. Okay, and so here's again, one healthy brain and heart pack per month, an extra bottle of selenium that'll allow you 3 selenium twice a day. Cut everything else in half. Take a half a dose of everything else twice a day. The Ultimate Daily Tablets, I'd go ahead and take 3 of those twice a day. That'll be 1 bottle a month. And that's for supporting healthy blood pressure and supporting blood flow through obstructed arteries in the kidneys. And then give us a call every couple of weeks. I want to know your weight. I want to know your blood pressure. I want to know your creatinine levels every time you go in for that. Obviously, it'll estimate kidney function. But let's see how everything else is going. And are you taking dialysis 6 days a week or 3 days a week or what?
I'm doing peritoneal dialysis, which is every day. Yeah,
every day. Okay. Okay, so let's see how things go. Give us a call every couple of weeks. And you go into the doctor's, what, once every 3 months or once a month or what?
Once a month.
Okay, and so you get more information. That'll be good. Well, call us every 2 weeks. So every 2 times you call us, one of the times we're going to get information from a doctor's visit. We'll walk you through this. Okay, well, stick with us. We're going to be back with more Truth, Justice, and the Youngevity Way after these messages.
Fish has been thought of as a brain food for eons, but it's not the fish that's key. It's actually the essential fatty acids, EFAs, or omega-3s found in fish, called essential because they're necessary for good health and your body can't make them. So they must be consumed through diet or supplementation. Youngevity has developed the perfect supplement in SmartFX, an acronym for Sustained Memory and Retrieval Time, a concentration of DHA and EPA, both members of the omega-3 family, supporting neural path function and cardiovascular health for optimal mental concentration, awareness, focus, and agility. If you've got a mentally demanding career, you're a student crunching for the big test, or just want to maintain health for a sense of well-being, try SmartFX from Youngevity. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
With increasing rates of osteoporosis, it's becoming more and more evident that most Americans have low blood levels of calcium. Some would say,
I get all the calcium I need from dairy products.
Unfortunately, that's just not true. Besides, most dairy products are homogenized and can contain steroids and antibiotics that kill off good bacteria in the digestive system. Not to mention, the human body needs magnesium to make use of dietary calcium. That's why Youngevity developed OsteoFX Plus, containing bioavailable plant-derived forms of vitamin D3, calcium, magnesium, zinc, copper, and glucosamine sulfate. OsteoFX Plus is formulated to support healthy bones and joints. Not to mention, OsteoFX Plus tastes great, unlike other products that taste like chalk or dirt. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
By now you know that wireless technology like cell phones do in fact pose dangers to the health and privacy of everyone. Block-It Pocket's wide range of products are unmatched in providing the protection you deserve. No scare tactics, just common sense. BlockItPocket.com offers quality American-made options to alleviate and eliminate these invisible dangers. Learn more at BlockItPocket.com or call 888-315-9618. BlockItPocket.com, enhancing health and privacy.
By now, you heard about Bitcoins, but did you know that over 65,000 businesses accept Bitcoins? Listen, if you're already earning Bitcoins or trying to make money in the Bitcoin market, you've got to know BidBit.co, because at BidBit.co, you can receive Bitcoins by selling your personal items or business products. You heard right. Whether personal or business, you can now buy, sell, and auction your products quickly, easily, and securely at BidBit.co. That's BidBit.co. BidBit.co.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 94 Life Crusade. And Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to SoCal, California. And Renee, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Renee. You're on the air.
Hi, Dr. Wallach. Thank you for your willingness to help me with my 10-year-old miniature poodle. She has excessive eye discharge for over a year now. Initially, I took her to her veterinarian, and it was like conjunctivitis or pink eye, I think would be what we would call it. She was treated to no avail. So then we went to the ophthalmologist, and we've been through the series that they recommended. And, like I said, this has been going on for over a year. They don't have anything else to recommend other than that I go to UC Davis and see what they recommend.
Yeah, you don't need to go there.
Okay, thank you.
What does she weigh?
17 pounds.
Okay. Now, does she have any hot spots on her? Does she have any place she likes to lick or scratch or lick between her toes or
yes,
anything
and
like
I should
that?
have mentioned prior to this, she did, prior to this, they said she had systemic lupus, which they said because her nails were dropping off and splitting. And we
there's a clue.
We did kind of seem to address that, though, with this compound laboratory did an almond. I guess it was majority almond. So, but she does still have the issue, but it's not nearly as severe as it used to be.
Okay. And so she's getting an almond extract? Or?
Well, it was just a series, and we made it through that. So she's no longer, actually, she's not on anything.
Okay. Very good. Now, this is actually caused by a clogging of the little nasolacrimal ducts, the little tubes in the corner of the eye. You see that little pink thing in the inner corner of the eye that it has a little spot on it? Well, that's actually an opening for the excess tears to go down through there into the nasal passage. That's why dogs, when they get excited, they tend to sneeze because they're tearing, and it goes down in those nasal passages through that little nasolacrimal duct. Well, that thing is plugged on that. And I'm just shocked that nobody, including the veterinarian or the ophthalmologist, didn't realize that that little duct was plugged is the reason. And one of the giveaways, of course, is all this other skin issue. Okay? And this is due to a deficiency of a single vitamin, and as a result of a deficiency of a single essential fatty acid. Now, what is the underlying problem here, Shar?
The dog has a gluten intolerance.
Exactly. And so what you need to do, first of all, Renee, is to get this dog, change the food to a grain-free food. I guarantee you the food you're feeding him has grain in it, whether it's a dry dog food or even a canned dog food. A lot of times they'll brag about, it contains whole grains for the dog's health. Well, in this case, it's not a good idea for your dog. So you need to get a grain-free dog food. It can have rice and lamb, but it needs to be designed and formulated for a toy dog under 10 pounds of body. Okay, under body weight, 10 pounds under body weight. Okay, that's a formulated, and it could be any one of the brands of dog food, but it has to be grain-free except for rice would be the only grain it could have, no other grains. And I would go ahead, and what would you give this dog, Shar?
I'd give
or the supplement program?
Arthrodex, of course.
Okay, absolutely. At 10 pounds, I'd go ahead and give a half a scoop because it's one scoop for 25 pounds of body weight. And it's food every day. And what else would you give it for the eye stuff?
I would squeeze, that's what I do for my dogs. I squeeze the EFA and put it in their food every day.
Okay, one of the EFAs or EFA pluses, go ahead and puncture it and then squeeze it into the dog's food. And I would also give it Vision FX, just for kicks, give it Vision FX. And I will say one of those capsules, just open up, throw the powder in there. And wouldn't hurt to do one more thing. That is the CM Plus capsules. I'd go ahead and puncture one of those. And they're small, size of a pea. You might even throw it down the little dog's throat and rub the throat. But if you don't want to do that, you can just puncture it and squeeze it into the dog's food. It's to relieve inflammation in that duct and maybe speed up the recovery. But this is a simple deficiency of a single vitamin and a single essential fatty acid. Shar hit the nail on the head. This is easily resolvable. Stay away from the medical school and the veterinary school because they're going to want to do surgery unnecessary. Give us a call every 2 weeks. Let us know how the dog's doing. Well, thank you so much, Shar. Super job as usual. Thank you so much, Doug and Billy. Superlative job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. And God bless America.
The human body is extraordinary. Despite all the stresses we inflict upon it, it still works hard to stay in balance. Thousands upon thousands of people rely upon Heart and Body Extract to help their body stay balanced. This excellent 100% natural herbal formula helps maintain healthy blood pressure levels, cleans arteries, promotes good circulation, balances cholesterol, and more. HB Extract, paired with healthy lifestyle choices like good nutrition and exercise, can give you a life free of pain, sickness, and fear. Recapture your youthful vitality and experience your body healing itself with the aid of HB Extract. It's extremely effective and it starts working in just days. Visit hbextract.com to learn more and to read scores of testimonials from satisfied customers. And we've never increased our price in over 10 years. That makes Heart and Body Extract as great a value now as it was the first day we sold it. A healthy heart is a happy heart. Call 866-295-5305 or go to hbextract.com.